Rosenthal. Patrick Corbin with his first major league hit during the last half inning off Johan Santana. And now Santana steps in to face Corbin and takes a called strike, 0-1. Santana 0 for 8 this season, a career 167 hitter. Andres Torres on that, and then Ruben Tejada. 1-2 on Santana. Fastball missing away, now 2-2.
See, this is what I'm talking about with Corbin. You know, we talked earlier, he had a hitter 0-2 and ended up walking him with Neuenhuis. This right now, you got the pitcher 0-2. You throw a breaking ball, fastball out of zone. You got to be more pitch efficient.
Up the middle, and it gets through for a base hit. Time now for another DirecTV game break. We check in with Greg Amsinger.
Shortstop with his base hit to left center. That's going to bring in Aramis. Ramirez make it 1-0. But later in the inning, some bad news. Alex Gonzalez takes off trying to steal second, injures himself. He'd have to leave the game. This is the 4th straight game where a player leaves with an injury for the Brewers. If you call yourself a sports fan, you got to get DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV. Kenny, Eric, back to you in Queens.
All right, thanks very much, Greg. So Johan Santana with the leadoff single for the Mets. Patrick Corbin led off the top of the 3rd with a base hit for the Diamondbacks off Santana.
Yeah, but that hit Santana had. The problem is Corbin had him 0-2 and then gets him to a 2-2 count where he's got to throw a strike right down the middle. Santana just puts the bat on the ball. This was well placed. See, Hill had a different angle the last step or two. He tried to cut it off and wasn't able to field the ball. But that was because Corbin, again, had him 0-2 and then goes 2-2.
Corbin pitching inside with the fastball. Now 2-0. Torres lined out to Hill. His first time up. A run on 4 hits for the Diamondbacks. No runs on 2 hits for the New York Mets. Fastball down the middle for a called strike. Now 2-1. Torres fouls it off to the right side. Now 2-2.
Well, you mentioned 2-2, that two balls. Corbin has had at least 2 balls on 8 of 10 hitters he's faced so far. Marty Aronoff pointing that out to me up here in the booth.
Corbin has thrown 45 pitches. Still no outs here in the 3rd. Second major league start for Corbin. The 22-year-old left-hander stands 6'2" tall. Another foul off to the left side. It's Charles Daggy, the Diamondbacks pitching coach, celebrating his 45th birthday today.
Alan Trammell right to his left, former Detroit shortstop. Bench coach now for the Diamondbacks.
Torres did not go around, says Bob Davidson, so the count is full. pitch of the at-bat. It'll be a ninth.
And Corbin gets in on the hands there. Torres needs a new bat. This pitch is off of the plate, but as a hitter, a 3-2 count, you got to protect. And it's an enticing pitch. You think, I can get to it, I can get to it, I might get the bat head out. Those are the balls, if you do get the bat head out, you can keep it very, if there's any such thing as a cheap home run, you can get one down the line.
Santana with a leadoff single. Ninth pitch of the at-bat to Torres. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded by McDonald to second for one. On to first. Torres is safe. So the Diamondbacks get the lead runner, Santana. Torres on at first with one away.
That's a real nice play by the shortstop, McDonald, just to get there and just makes the throw without even picking up the second baseman. He just knows where he is.
Well, Eric, it has been well publicized during the offseason. The Mets brought the fences in here at Citi Field.
Yeah, so far it really hasn't made a difference as far as home runs being hit in this ballpark. But a lot of it has to do also with the personnel that the Mets have.
You look at the first 14 home games, each of the first 4 seasons for the Mets in this ballpark, and they've only hit 7 home runs this season. Last year, 18 over the first 14 at home. And the Mets scoring just over 3 runs per game, yet they've got 8-6.
Well, the bottom line, playing in this ballpark, you're going to have to be defensive-minded. You're going to have good pitching. You're not going to outslug somebody. And I don't think this Mets ball club is built for that. In fact, I don't think it. I know it.
Diamondbacks with a home run today, second of the year for Ryan Roberts. They lead the Mets 1-0. On a fly to center his first time up. You mentioned the Mets not run very often. They only stole 9 bases, but Torres is their biggest threat to steal.
He is a threat. Now remember, though, he's coming off the disabled list. And while he is a threat, I'm sure he's a bit hesitant on diving right back into things and letting it go.
1-1 on Tejada. David Wright waiting on deck. Bottom of the third from Citi Field. Diamondbacks lead the Mets 1-0.